Okay, so this is going to cover the material for Tech 1 class on September 21st. And a lot of it's pretty similar to what we did in the morning, but I'll kind of walk you through it. So let me go back over and share my screen here. All right, so we're going to share screen, share. All right, so we're here on CAD now. Again, we're going to kind of get in the habit of opening things up. I'm jumping around in different programs, so sometimes you will see a red icon. That'll work for you. That's not here right now. So you're going to go way up to the red A in the far left on the top there. Left click on that. Come on, there we go. Hover over, don't click yet to open. You're going to hover until it goes to project. And you're going to left click on the word project. Again, I'm working off of a USB on like back and forth from the laptop in school. So I'm going to make sure I'm in my USB, which is this file right here. And then my class one is Tech 1. And then I'm going to double click on project 1. Here's the name there. So I'm going to left click on it twice to kind of open it up, jog its memory. So there it is there. Say close. In a minute, we should see the project browser kind of pop up here. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. So sometimes you have to like click just randomly somewhere. So you want to be here on the project navigator. Make sure you're now in your small house. It should be your last name, small house. Go to constructs, find your base plan, double click on that and open it up. So you're going to have a house here. So what we did today is we worked on, let me get back to the top view. I'm in like a 3D view. We worked on our bathrooms because one of the things I talked about in class was last class, we brought in beds to see if our bedrooms were normal size. Now I realized I wanted us to pause and double check that our bathrooms made sense too. So let me see. I think I'm making this for Giovanna right now that your house is bigger than mine. So for some students who are using this template one, I went and gave them more space. I will double check yours when we're in class to make sure you have enough space. But what we're going to do is bring in a toilet here. So let me just get rid of this guy so we can kind of start from scratch again. This is what I did in class. All right, so you're going to have CAD open. I want you now to take a moment and open up your Moodle class. You can pause me then, but you're going to open up the Moodle for ISD 220 Tech 1. You're going to scroll down to CAD layers. And I'm going to show you now where to find bathroom stuff. So let's see. Oh, hold on. It's not CAD layers. Keep going. It's CAD blocks. So it's here under project 1, CAD blocks. Then you're going to click on the second link where it says Kohler 2D and 3D blocks. So click on that and then open that up. What this is taking you to. So let me just, if you look up here, see where it says for professionals, this is kind of like a secret backdoor way to find all of the files that you're going to need in your drawings. So this one, you can go to regular Kohler too, but you can also, if you want to say decline offer, you don't need to subscribe to anything, close that window. So this is what you should be looking at. You should see there's something like 4,000 files that they're giving you here. And this is a shortcut to take you to components that definitely have drawing files. So if you went on just the regular Kohler page, not everything has drawing files. So we're using this as a shortcut to find things. So you're going to go to product category, click on that like little TX thing, scroll down to where it says toilets. So it's alphabetical, so keep scrolling. Click on toilets. There's going to be 184 of them. You just need to find one you like. So scroll through these, whether you're getting a traditional one or a more modern one. You want to kind of scroll to find one you like. Don't take too much time. Don't obsess over it. Let's see. I'm not going to get something that weird, but we'll get something. I mean, they're cool, but let's go with this one. So Kelston, we're going to open up, click on design files. What you want to do is pick one that definitely has a 2D plan. Some of these in here only have 3D. So you want to, if you don't have a 2D plan, pick a different type of toilet. So you have one that has 2D plan. So all you're going to click on right now for this project is you want the DWG, this one on the right of this 2D plan. So you're going to click download file. It's going to open it up for you. It's kind of hard to see on mine where here it is downloading it. So if you want to open it up right now in its folder, you can open it up here. You can rename it if you want. So here it is in my folder, just in my downloads. I'm going to double click on it to open that up. It's going to open it in CAD because the DWG is a CAD file. All right, so here's my little Kohler drawn toilet. we're going to do the same kind of thing we did in the morning class, is basically clean this up and make it a block. So first, let's kind of select all of the lines. So what I did is I clicked once with my left of my mouse, dragged, and then I clicked left here again, and that selected all the lines. So the color right now is by layer. That's correct. The layer varies though. So we're going to click on where it says varies and instead pick 0. All right. And then basically say escape. So now everything should be on the 0 layer. So I'll just double check that. Yes, it is. Okay. So now we're going to make this a block. So you're going to type in the word block, B-L-O-C-K, and then the window's going to pop up in just a second. Let's see, there it goes. Not yet. All right, mine froze. So I'm going to pause for just a minute. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now we're good. All right, so make sure before we go anywhere, under base point, you have this box checked. And under objects, you have this box checked also. We're going to call this toilet plan and then say okay. So the first question CAD is asking us is, where is the insertion point? So we talked about this in class. So you can kind of pick, like for some reason this guy is not clicking right here, but I'm going to just kind of click right here. And then it wants to know all of oops, sorry. Now you're going to pick all of your lines. So you're going to left click on the top, right click down here, hit enter. I'm going to show that again because something's a little funky on my end. I'm going to say okay. All right, something's kind of weird there. So let's stop that for a minute. Okay, what happened is I've already made a toilet because I did this morning or in the afternoon class. So I actually needed to give it a different name. So kind of watch, we're going to do this again together. So block, type in the word block. Let's see, here we go. Oh, block. Okay, so make sure those two top buttons are checked. You can call yours toilet plan. I'm going to call mine toilet plan new, just so it understands that this is a new block I'm creating. So I'm going to say okay. Now my kind of center point, the insertion point, this one's a little tricky because see how it's got this curve. So I'm going to pick right there. You can also pick this tiny little bit there. Those are words that Kohler puts there. So I'm going to left click here. Now to collect the whole thing, it's now asking me like, what are the objects in this block? I'm going to left click over here on the top right, and then I'm going to drag it down, left click on the bottom there. Then I'm going to hit enter. And there we go. So this is going to pop up. This is normal. This is Kohler's got some extra programming going on here. So we're going to say okay. And then now if you hover over it, see how it's now all like merged together. All the lines are now part of this block. So we're going to click on this guy, Control C. We're going to take it into the house now. Click on your house plan, hit Control V. And I'm going to put it somewhere over here. I think I'm going to, oh, wait, it jumped over there. Somehow it's in my walls. I'm going to move mine over to my bathroom. Let's see, here we go, right here. Okay, now, right now, in my plan and yours too, that currently doesn't have a P fixtures layer, the bathroom. So we're going to drag in a toilet, just a random toilet here. So you're going to go back over to tool palettes. Make sure you're on FF&E, so enlarge things if you need to. Either one of these first two things are fine to use. So you scroll way up at the top. This one says regular. That's kind of like I think a sink. This is a flush floor. This is the kind of toilet we have at school. I'm going to click on that and just kind of left click and drag it over. And there, and then left click to hit, and then hit enter. And see how that like bright blue, if I click on that, over here on the layers. All right, so it's jumping here because it wants to edit the block. We go back over to home. See now the layers has this P dash fixtures. That means plumbing fixtures. So that's what the layer we're going to use for all the parts of our bathroom. So we're going to say match properties. We're going to click on this funky little toilet. Then we're going to click on our new one. We can delete this old one out of the way. And now this is the toilet you'll use in your house. If you have two bathrooms, it's pretty common to basically order the same type of toilet. So you can copy and paste this in your other bathroom. Now, let me go back and show you what we kind of continued on with. So you are welcome to use the blocks in here to plan out your bathroom. We talked a little bit about bathroom design, and I'll kind of sort of show it on my plan in a minute. But if you go to One of the things we talked about is whether or not you're going to use a shower pan, which is a pre-molded piece for the floor of your shower. You can also have a walk-in shower, meaning the floor, the tile is all continuous throughout your bathroom into the shower. So you don't have to use a shower pan if you don't want to. Let me scroll down and show you where those are. So if we scroll down here, so shower bases. So if I click on these, these are, let's see, these are shower pans. So this one's got like a seat molded into it. This is just a rectangle. There are corner unit ones if you want to use a corner, but this is good to start with if you're not quite sure of the size and shape you want for your bathroom. So you're going to go through the same routine we did with the toilet. You're going to pick your DWG, your floor plan, bring it in, make it a block, put it in your bathroom. The other things you can pull from here, there's also vanities. So I'll click down here under vanities and just take a look at them. These are a little tricky. So some of these come in, let me see if I can open up one quick to show you what it looks like. Bring this one in. A lot of times you're seeing an x-ray of all the cabinet, so it's not always the cleanest picture. So let's see if we can open that one up quick so you can see what that looks like. There we go. All right, this one's actually nice. I was gonna say, of course. So this one actually looks really good. So if you want to use this in your bathroom, this is perfectly fine. We also talked about, though, that a lot of bathrooms, let me bring up my plan here. Over here. So you're all going to have different sizes and shapes of bathrooms. So some of what we're going to do is, for example, like say this bathroom here on my left, like if I wanted to, if I had enough space to say make all of this left wall be my countertop, I'm actually going to draw that as a rectangle and then later put the sinks in. Like if I wanted to, I'll just do it really quick. If I wanted to have like a little rectangle here, that would be my countertop. The math of this is it's going to be 21 inches wide for a bathroom. And then I would find Kohler sinks and put the plan in here. Ideally for your primary bathroom, if there's 2 adults living here, you're going to try to get 2 sinks in here. So you need at least a shower, a toilet, your vanity with your sinks. For a shared bathroom, you can have a bathtub that also functions as your showering space. So during class, a lot of us changed our walls around a little bit because this plan right here is particularly small. I think yours is bigger. I think yours will be fine. So for homework, do the best you can planning your shower, planning your toilet, planning where your countertop is going. Also, we talked about things like, let me kind of swivel this toilet around here. All right, so one of the things with toilets is the rule is you have to have 18 inches on either side. So I'll show you how that's drawn. So if I do a line down the middle of this toilet, I'm going to say offset 18 inch. We're going to go this way and that way. And now when I go to place this, oops, one more, hold on that way. There, oops, come on. It's a little bit of a delay here on the zoom end of things. All right, so if we go here, okay. So this is kind of like the clearances you need on each side of the toilet. So someone who might be a little bit heavier is not squished into the wall, basically. So this is the way the math of this works. Like if I were to put this toilet in this corner, it has to be 18 inches from the wall and then 18 inches from the next solid object. So maybe this person wants a little bit of privacy. So we're going to put, now we can draw a little like kind of side wall, maybe from, let's see, we're going to bring it up here. Let me see, left. We're going to bring this little wall over, say to here. Oops, wait, oh, it's on the inside. So we're going to move that. Let's see, we'll move this guy over. So you can see what's happening here. There we go. Okay, so like you could have your countertop here. You can maybe have a shower here. This is a little tight, so we'll see what happens here. The other thing, we didn't get to talk about too much in class yet, but obviously the front of the toilet, you need some space to get in and out of there too. You want about 3 feet. So this is where my shower can start. So in my house, this is too squashed, and I'm actually going to move this whole wall over several feet to give me more room. So this is why we kind of paused and decided to, instead of doing furniture today in class, we're working on our bathrooms because some of you are We're going to reevaluate where walls are and give you a little bit more space. Check with me right away in class on Thursday, and I'll kind of look at your plan. If you want to take a screenshot of this and email it to me, I can kind of write some notes on it too. The easiest way to do that is if down here in the bottom left where it says type here to search, type in snip. You're going to get your snipping tool come up. So this is on everybody's laptop. And this allows you basically to take a screenshot of this rather than like with your iPhone. So you say new, and you want, I think it's all automatically going to be rectangle. So you just kind of swoop it like this, and then it makes this little image, and you can file, save it as a JPEG. And if you send that to me, that's a little bit easier to look at, and I can zoom in and out. So you would say, call it floor plan. It saves that as a JPEG, and you can add that as an attachment in the email. Oh, there's already one existing there. So hold on. All right. But anyhow, that's how you would save this guy. Send it to me. If it's a little too tricky to figure out, you can take a screenshot with your phone too, and I can kind of write notes on it. But like I said, if you get far enough over the weekend where you're feeling a little stuck in the bathrooms and need some feedback, let me know. So we'll get you up to date with that. All right, but that's really all we did. So we used the rest of studio class to basically build our bathrooms, and I kind of went around and tweaked and double checked things too. So we'll make sure that yours gets a review also. All right, hope this is helpful. And again, reach out to me, my email, if you have any questions about it.